Hey guys, it's Megan, and today I'm really excited to talk to you guys about my favorite products from January. I can't believe we're already into February, but as I'm sure all of you felt as well, January was like the longest month of life. Like, it just seemed like it would never end. So it is good that we are moving into February, but I still can't believe it's 2020. I don't know when that will sink in, but I still can't believe it. So I have a ton of beauty stuff. I have a lot of makeup and skincare things, and then some like random items as well to discuss with you guys. I first want to start out with reading because I am just obsessed with reading right now. It is like so exciting and crazy to me how much I've fallen back in love with reading, and I just am like so in love with it. Like, I can't think of another thing that I've like fallen in love with so much so quickly, and it's just amazing. So I read a few books this month. I read I think 4 books in January, which is very impressive. So I'm going to keep up that momentum, and me and one of my best friends, Chloe, are like swapping books, and that has been really fun. And I've like lent some books to my coworkers and they've lent books to me. So it's been just really fun to like bond with people over reading, and I love getting you guys' recommendations on things to read. So keep those recommendations coming, and I just love to hear about any book that you're into because I'll pretty much try any book. I just have found that I like pretty much any book that I've been reading, and I signed up for the Book of the Month Club this month, and that is so exciting to me. Like, I picked my book for February and I added 2 books to my box to have in addition to it, and it is a subscription service, and this isn't like sponsored or anything, but I did want to let you guys know, if you use my link below, you get your first month for only $5, which is really incredible to get any book for $5, especially like a hardcover, like popular book, or even a book that hasn't even been like released yet. That's what I picked for February, was a book by Greer is like one of the authors' names. It's like 2 authors co-write these books, and I read An Anonymous Girl last year, and so this is their new book. So that's the book I picked, and I just love it so much. So if you guys are also really into reading and you want like new books and like different things to pique your interest, I would really recommend signing up for Book of the Month Club. My friend Daylene on here introduced me to it, and it just thrills me so much to like pick out my book, and I've only got 1 of the boxes so far, but I can't wait to get the February box because like on the first day that it was available to choose what you wanted, I was like on there and like figuring out what to get, and it's just so exciting. I love it so much. So reading is definitely like a top favorite of this year, and I hope that I just keep loving it and keep finding new books to enjoy because there's like so many books I'll never run out, but I really am loving it. So let me know if you sign up for Book of the Month too, because then we can be like, what did you get? What did you get? And it would just be really fun, like a book club. Also, for like random stuff, I've been trying to make more coffee at home. You guys know I'm really into Starbucks, and I love Starbucks so much. There's so many different drink combinations and so many delicious, amazing things that you can get at Starbucks, but it adds up really fast, and I try to limit it as much as possible because it's super expensive. So I got a Nespresso, I think right after Christmas. Target was doing like an insane deal on the Nespresso Virtuo machine, and I'm in love with it. I just showed you guys on Instagram a few days ago my like favorite recipe that I discovered, and I'll put in that video here because I was pretty proud of how I put together that video to show you how I make my favorite coffee, and it's so delicious, and the Nespresso pods I just think taste a lot better than other like at-home coffee pods. And I like that Nespresso uses all metal for the pods, and then you can send them back to Nespresso for them to recycle. So it's a really great coffee machine, and I like those different aspects of their business as well. So it really worked out well for me to discover the Nespresso machine and find all these like creamers and stuff to put in it. And the oat milk is so good. I can't tell a difference at all between using that and using creamer. So if you've been interested in trying oat milk, I would definitely give it a shot because it's really delicious. And then the last thing before we get into beauty are my earrings. So you guys know I had these star earrings back from Uncommon James. They're a like pave star with like a gold, I think it's 18 karat gold, I think. And then I got these little huggy earrings that are also like either 14 or 18 karat gold with a star like dangling from it from Altered State. I have worn this earring combo almost every single day in January since I bought those earrings. I love it. I didn't realize how obsessed I am with stars right now, but I really do love like star motif and all that, like anything with stars on it, I just want it. So I think this is such a cute earring combo, and like I said, I've just been wearing it a ton. It's cute with your hair pulled back, it's cute when your hair is down, and it just adds that little bit of interest, and I just love them so much. I think they go so well together. And yeah, so if you've been looking for some different earrings, definitely check the links down below. I'll link everything that I talk about in this video in the description box. I think that anyone that like fills out their description box really thoroughly, I just love that. So I always try to do that for you guys because I know how helpful it is when people do that when I watch their videos. So I hope that does help you guys when you're looking for what I talk about. On to the rest of my beauty stuff. This, I can't imagine my life without it anymore. This is my Reiki Skinny Mirror, and this is like my pride and joy. I love this so much. So basically it's like a thin, nice portable mirror. It has a stand that comes with it so you can like angle it however you need to depending on your space. And then the like real standout thing, oh my gosh, I just almost knocked over my Angry Orchard Rosé. That would have not been great. Is that this lights up. So this is actually the dimmest it goes. It's very bright. It can get brighter, but I've never had to use it that bright. So you do have to get used to it because it's very bright, but it's so great to be able to do your makeup easily in any lighting condition because it just evenly lights your face. I think this will be amazing for whenever I travel again. I took this to Florida over the holidays for my first trip with it. It was like the day we traveled on Christmas, and I got this the day before Christmas from my parents. So this is really expensive. This is $200, which is just insane. But I had like, it was on sale at Ulta, and then there was like an extra discount, like a 20% off at the time. And then I used my like rewards at Ulta, and so I got it for like 80 or 90 bucks. And for 80 or 90 dollars, this is so worth it to me. For 200, I don't know. I don't think I would have ever bought it for 200 because it's like, it's just a mirror, you know, but I really enjoy it, especially because I can film with this lighting as well. So when I do my get ready with me videos from now on, I'll be able to use this like mirror because it actually is magnetic. It comes with some attachments to like hold your phone and stuff like that. So there are like added benefits to it that make the price like more justified. But if you can get it for under $100, it's so worth it. So definitely keep it in mind. Watch for sales. It's at Ulta and also the, I think it's Glamcore website. I also use their lighting for my videos. It's like this kind of like thing like this with lights that can swivel, and it's just amazing lighting for videos or if you do like makeup on the side. Really high quality stuff. So love that a ton. Okay, my favorite eyeshadow palette from January is this baby. Oh my goodness, the Kaleidos Futurism 3 Astro Pink palette. So this is like the coolest palette in the world to me. It is like pretty much the perfect, like fun, different, yet also wearable palette, because you have these two like neutral matte shades that are super like easy to blend. They're very creamy and not super powdery. This is my most used shade from the palette. This is like a metallic lavender, and it is just out of this world incredible. It is the most amazing metallic I've ever seen. To be honest, I haven't even used this like raspberry matte. I just don't ever see myself like reaching for colors like that, but it is really nice and blendable and pigmented, so it would be like easy to work with if I wanted to use it. This blue is also insane. Like, I don't know how much you can see in the pan, but it has a like very vivid like purple duochrome to it. Like, it's so dimensional, and it really changes depending on the lighting and how like your eye is like angled and all that stuff. It is the coolest. I used it on New Year's Eve, and I also used it when I went to the 17 concert, the K-pop group 17 in Newark, New Jersey, and it just makes me feel so cool. It's like smoky but not too dark. It still is like kind of bright with that blue, and it's just so fun. And then this black is super awesome because it has tons of silver micro glitter in it that actually stay in the pigment. Like, it actually shows up as glitter on your eyes. So that is really, really special, and this whole palette is just insane. So for the most part, I use these first three colors, the two mattes and the like vibrant lavender metallic. I did that look so many times in January because it was just so easy. Just put those in my crease, blend out a little bit, put that on my lid, done. Like, it was the best everyday makeup for work and for the weekends when I didn't want to like play with different makeup. So literally love this palette. And I also bought the Electro Turquoise that I can't wait to use, probably more so in the spring and summer because they're definitely way more vibrant. But this, I think, is the perfect like beginner palette for those of us that like those types of purpley and blue tones with neutrals as well. It's just so good. My other favorite palette is one that I got really recently. This is the ColourPop Flutterby palette. I've used this quite a bit since buying it, and I just love it so much. The shade that I use the most is called Wild Wing, and it's just like a matte purpley taupe color. It's so nice. I use this palette for my eye look today, and I did like a little bit more of like a smoky look with dipping into this color called Float On, and I use Getaway on the lid and the Wild Wing and Mariposa in my crease as well. So just a really beautiful palette if you like purpley cool tones. And this glitter shade Overpacked, I've used it quite a bit and I can't stop. It is so gorgeous. It just has the most amazing sparkle to it, and most of the time I do put like a metallic or another shade like on my lid, and then I pat this on top, and it is just absolutely stunning. I really love this palette, and ColourPop of course is really affordable, so I was so happy to get my hands on that after wanting it for months. Ever since it came out, it was always like out of stock, or like the other palette I wanted was out of stock, the So Jaded, and I've used that a few times since buying it, but I'm definitely going to dig more into it in February because I was just really in love with Flutterby that I didn't play around with much else after I got that. So yeah. Love that glitter, but the other shades in the palette are also beautiful. For blush, I pretty much have been using an oldie but goodie Tarte Exposed. I pretty much use this every single day in January, and I've used my Eco Tools Full Blush Brush. This is the softest, like just fluffiest, most amazing blush brush, and this is an old blush in my collection, and it does have like a little bit of like a weird kind of maybe hard pan texture to it at some parts, but it still is like showing up really nice on my cheeks, and it's not like irritating my skin in any way. So I will definitely keep using it and enjoying it, but I never really appreciated this product years ago when I bought it, and it just like goes to show that I don't use the stuff that I buy. Like, I don't appreciate it at the time, and then like years later I'll be like, wow, this is the best product ever, and it's almost bad by that point. So I'm really trying to get use out of my older products and my newer products and just try to enjoy them while I still have them around. So this is a great everyday blush. It's pretty neutral, but still has like that nice bright, not bright pink, but like a pink flush to it. It's just really, really gorgeous. And since it is matte, it's nice when you're layering it with a highlighter, so you aren't like super, super glowy on your cheeks, but you have like that color and then the highlight. It's just really nice. For lips, I am trying to use up this little mini Tarte Cabana Boy lipstick. I don't have much left, which is so exciting. It's what I'm wearing today, and it's a really nice like cool tone mauvey rose color. And today and recently I've been using the ColourPop lip liner in Obvi, like obviously. And this is such a pretty color to pair with it. So that is Obvi, and it's kind of like a warmer rose color. And then let me swatch Cabana Boy so you can see like the difference. And then Cabana Boy is more like a rosy mauve. So they are slightly different, but the combination, I just love it. It kind of gives like a brick red, like rose, I don't know, I can't explain it, I just love it. And it's been helping me use up this lipstick, which I pretty much wear every day, at least as my first like application of lipstick, and then I'll apply other things throughout the day. But this combo is really, really pretty. Back to eyes for one product. The L'Oreal Espresso Gel Liner is incredible. I have used this so many times. I also still love my Haus Labs black liquid liner. That is like the best black liquid eyeliner ever in the world. I just love it so much. It is still so like richly saturated with the like ink, and it's just so easy to apply, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, but this like rich espresso brown, it is almost black. Like on the eyes, I don't think you can really tell that it is brown. I'm just getting like a little bit of a swatch. Oh my gosh, yeah. It is really, really dark. So it is basically black, but it is like a dark brown. Like if you were to make it a little more sheer, you might be able to tell it's more brown, but I just love this. I'm wearing it today. It's so easy to apply. I use the Real Techniques fine liner brush to apply it, and it allows me to make a nice wing, and it's amazing. I don't have anything else to say about it. It's super rich in pigment. It dries really matte, and it's easy to remove at night, but it doesn't go anywhere when you're wearing it. So it's a really, really great product, and I think it's less than $6 on Amazon, which is really great. So obviously that will be linked below. For fragrance, I never have like body sprays to show, but I bought this at the King of Prussia Mall with my best friend Alyssa, and this is the Bath & Body Works Toasted Praline and Pear Fragrance Mist. This is everything, you guys. This is like, it's like a warm, sugary, but like a little bit, like not fruity, but there's like a brightness to it. It's just very like caramely, but not like, like cloyingly like super gourmand. It's just like a really rich, warm vanilla scent. It is so good and I just love it. So I've been wearing this pretty much every day. I feel like it's not too heavy for work. So if I know I'll be like in a lot of meetings where I'm like in close quarters with people, I try not to wear like heavy perfumes, but this I feel like is not really heavy, but it makes me feel like I smell like really nice and stuff. So I love this, and I bought it when it was during the semi-annual sale for like $3 or $4, and it was definitely worth that to me. Okay, skincare. Oh my goodness, I am the luckiest person alive because Fresh sends me product, and that just like means the world to me because Fresh is my favorite skincare brand. So it is just beyond my wildest dreams that I can even say that and that happens to me. So this month I was fortunate to receive quite a few things from Fresh. So one of my favorite products from them has been the Fresh Advanced Lip Therapy. So they sent over a full size, which is so amazing. These are the best lip balms. Like, I will apply this in the morning right before I do my makeup, and I swear it just keeps my lips hydrated until lunch. Like, it is so weird. Most of the time I will have to reapply lip balm or something throughout the morning, but I don't know if it's just in my imagination, but I feel like when I apply this, I don't need to reapply throughout the day as much. So it just feels so luxurious going on. It has a nice lemony scent that most of their lip products have. Love it so much. And they also sent the Fresh Sugar Lip Polish, which I used a few times at night to exfoliate my lips a little bit, and it's just like a really nice, like kind of like a sugar scrub for your lips. So you can use this and then apply the Advanced Lip Therapy at night. I've used this at night and during the day because it doesn't have SPF, but it's like really, really nourishing. And then for a little bit of color, I love their like tinted lip balms, and they sent the rose one, and this has SPF 15, and this is like a little bit of a color, but not like tons. So it's just like a little hint of like a pink color. Still that beautiful lemon scent and very, very nourishing to the lips. So all of their like tinted lip products are just as nourishing as like a non-tinted version. So I love this little like routine that they sent over for my lips, and my lips have never felt better. I give a lot of credit to the Advanced Lip Therapy because I was using that before they sent it to me, and I'm just so thankful. So thank you so much to Fresh for that. And then they also sent some of their moisturizers, and this is like my fave moisturizer for nighttime during the winter. This is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream, and I have been using this all month. I would say I'm about halfway done with it. It has like a slight cucumbery scent like some of their other products have, and this is just an amazing lightweight but nourishing night cream. It's not like really heavy or thick. It just glides on my skin, and it's just a treat for my face at nighttime. And then I've been using the eye cream, the Lotus Youth Preserve eye cream, and I just take a little dab of it on one of my fingers, and then I press my two ring fingers together, and then I like dab it under my eyes, and I even take it like into my eyebrows, kind of like at my brow bone. And I just think this like combination at night is working for me just super, super well. I feel like it just nourishes my skin perfectly without being too heavy. I'm not getting like clogged pores or anything from these products, but it's still nourishing enough that my skin doesn't feel dry or tight. It just like perfectly balances my skin, and I love this combination. And they also sent the Lotus Youth Preserve moisturizer, which you could use at night or during the day. I would probably use this during the day for these colder months, but I've been using the Honest Beauty Hydrogel cream, which is like the weirdest cream I've ever tried in my life. I don't know if it will be able to come across on screen, but so it's like a white cream, doesn't look like anything weird. When you blend it into the skin, it basically like melts and turns into like water. It's weird. Like, I am not sure about this cream. I've been using it all month and I'm still like uncertain as to my feelings about it. Like, it works fine under my makeup. It hydrates my skin. My skin doesn't feel dry or anything like that. But it's just a really, really different texture to get used to, because a lot of the time I will apply a moisturizer and kind of like maybe apply more after the fact, like kind of layer it. With this, I feel like I can't layer it, because once it goes down to that watery consistency, it just like sinks in your skin right away, and I don't know, it like doesn't layer on itself very well. So this is an interesting textured product. It definitely hydrates my skin. It says with 2 types of hyaluronic acid. So it says like massaging the cream onto skin helps burst the water, hydrating skin. And I'm just like, what? Like, is this formula? Like, it is very different from anything I've ever tried before. I definitely prefer like normal creams, like the fresh youth preserve creams, but it's been fun to try this. And if any of you use this religiously, let me know what you think of it, or if you've ever tried it. Definitely let me know your opinions. And then in the morning, I've been using this Saturday Skin Wide Awake brightening eye cream. I love this little squeezy tube, and I wish they sold this as like a size you could actually repurchase. You can only really get this in their like trial kits and stuff. I'm almost done with it, and I'll probably have to cut it open like tomorrow, but I really, really love this. It's super lightweight, just like all of the Saturday Skin moisturizers. They just do moisturizers so well. I would say like Fresh and Saturday Skin probably make my favorite moisturizers, and then Clinique, the Moisture Surge, is also like amazing. So this is a really great eye cream, and I have a full size, thankfully, so once I use this up, I'll be able to use that. But I think it's a really, really nice one for the morning, because it does kind of like depuff my under eyes, and it's really like impressive, honestly, especially because I have a lot of allergies, and so I can get like really puffy eyes. This, I just feel like, helps that a lot, and I love it. So that is it for my current January favorites in terms of beauty and random stuff. I hope you found something that interested you, or things that you're like, I'm gonna check that out. And let me know in the comments below what you guys have been enjoying this month or are starting to enjoy in February. I'll probably try to do monthly favorites videos, because it's just something to look forward to, like talking to you guys about what I've really enjoyed. It just like, I don't know, it makes me excited, and especially because I'm really trying to shop my stash this year and appreciate what I own. Hopefully I'll be able to remind you guys of some things you might have in your collection that you might not have been using a lot lately, and I just think it might be cool to try to do this monthly like I do with my empties and my monthly makeup basket now. So we're gonna have a lot of monthly videos, but I hope you enjoy them, and I hope this was a fun video for you to watch. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!